Hi, friends. Happy New Year. Well, it is once again a long time since you've seen me. A lot has happened since the last video I've posted. I don't even know what it was, to be honest with you. We are now officially in 2026. So for me, New Year means new beginnings. There is a lot happening that I'm excited to share with you. So this video today, what it's going to be about, it's just going to be a little short clip of, I will be taking all my Christmas stuff down, but as a memory for me, I will do a little filming to show you all my different holiday decor of what my 2025 look like, because I have multiple trees in my house, and I like to go back and look over videos and pictures to see how I decorated, or if I can't remember how I did something. But the other part of the video is going to be of what's to come for 2026. So, what you guys may not know is that I have started a major weight loss journey. I have, if you didn't already know, I have rheumatoid arthritis. I like to preface that because that is like a big history of a lot of my issues, or whatever you want to call it, right? So over the years, it seems like my weight just kept going higher and higher and higher no matter what I did. You know, I had to change of medicine, relocated, we moved, all kinds of situations and circumstances. And one thing that stayed steady was my weight gain. And I tried everything. I truly tried everything, and nothing worked. So, you know, in life they say, you know when you've had enough, when enough is enough. And I reached that limit. I have a really good friend who shared with me her success. And I'm like, what did you do? Like, what is your secret? And I know when it comes to weight loss, there is no secrets. There is no magic. It really takes hard work and dedication. And I knew in my spirit, I know in my gut, I was ready for it. So this past summer of 2025, we went on a cruise. My daughter had gifted us from the previous Christmas of 24, a cruise that we took in 25. And I had an extended stay with my family in Florida, my parents. And I had a great time, but I was very into a Coca-Cola. I'm a self-admitted junk food junkie. I would take a piece of cake over a nice hot meal. That's just how I've always been. And obviously it's caught up. And having the rheumatoid arthritis, you know, doesn't help. It doesn't help. It was like a double-edged sword. I try to exercise, but then I'd be in pain. Or, you know, I wasn't having the right medication. When I moved to Pennsylvania 3 years ago, I went through so many medical situations trying to find a medicine that would work for my RA. I was on one for 20-something years, and for whatever reason, it just stopped working, and that really sent me in a spiral in a negative. So that was not fun. So when I spoke to my friend, she shared with me she was on a GLP-1 weight loss medicine, and it was called Zepbound. Now, I've heard of that before because I've seen other YouTubers, people in real life, the whole thing. I didn't know too much about it. I just saw the success stories, and I had told myself secretly, I said, I'm not doing another birthday. I'm not closing out another year like this. I'm done. I'm really done. And in the past, I've said it, but I don't think I really, really felt it like I felt it. You know what I'm saying? And so, then that started a new journey, because it wasn't as simple as, oh, I want this medicine, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna lose weight. It was find a doctor who's willing to work with you, who will advocate for you and help you get to where you need to be. So luckily I was blessed with my one friend who recommended her physician, and I knew it was a God thing, because I'm gonna tell you, in the medical field, period, long waiting times. The wait lists are forever. Sometimes they're not accepting new patients. I mean, you guys know how that goes, right? So because my friend was real close with her physician, she put in a good word for me. And there was no guarantees, and it was fingers crossed, and a lot of praying went into this. And she showed me the text messages, and she was like, she's got you. She's going to fit you in. You don't have to go on the waiting list. Send her an email. Let her know who you are. And you're in. After that, it was just kind of downhill. Downhill but uphill. Downhill meaning it was so smooth sailing because it was unreal how quickly I got in to see her. The next hurdle or concern for me was, okay, I got in to see this specialist, but now am I going to be approved? Because getting approved for specialty medicine is a whole nother ballgame. You got to deal with the insurance and the healthcare and all of that stuff. And I was like, oh God, okay. So I was preparing my heart that if I didn't get approved through insurance, because as you guys know, that medicine is very, very expensive. And there are ways now to pay out of pocket. But the reality is, I don't really have $500 a month to pay that out of pocket. I don't work. I do my little side craft businesses. We're a one-income family. And to sacrifice $300, $400, $500, it just wasn't in the cards. And I was preparing my heart because I was like, you know, God, okay, I still felt it. I was ready. I'm ready to do this. But am I going to be able to even have this opportunity? So boom, next thing is my approval was done in like days. I get the call from the pharmacy, your medicine will be ready on a Saturday. I'm sitting in disbelief because I'm like, no way this is happening. It's just rolling so smooth. And when I tell you it's a God thing, that's exactly what I mean. I don't know how you guys believe, but I'm a praying, believing person. And I prayed about it. I talked to my husband. I talked to my family. In the end, the ultimate decision to do this was me, because I will tell you, in the years past, I have been inundated by people who lost weight, and God bless them. But they were like, you need to get the surgery. You need to do the sleeve. You need to be on this. You need to eat like this. And I will tell you, I will always say, a drunk knows why they're a drunk. A big person knows why they're a big person. I knew what I had to do. I knew less in, more exercise. I mean, it's very basic. But even though that was basic, with my other challenges of my RA, with just motivation, with, inflammation, all of that, I knew that I couldn't do it on my own any longer. I needed the assistance. A lot of people, when they hear about this medicine, they get scared. And I could truthfully say I had apprehensions, but I was never scared. I was very excited. I was excited because, again, I go back to, I knew in my gut I was ready. So in the future videos from me, guys, you're going to see, it's old footage now, meaning way before, probably about a month before the notion of going to see a specialist or this doctor or anything, I decided that, yeah, I'm doing this. I told myself when I come back from Florida, which was at the beginning of July of 25, I was going to do something different. And so I am going to be posting, and I never thought I would do this because talk about vulnerable. I put myself in a very, very vulnerable position. But I want to be very transparent the whole step of the way. I always say what you see is what you get. I never know who's going to come across these videos. When I go live, I try to be just very real because I don't know how else to be except for to be real. So I had my daughters take video of me in a very, talk about vulnerable situation, not flattering at all, of my body, of me doing a little exercises. I had my husband, almost 30 years together, but it's still an uncomfortable situation, take measurements of me. And I've never felt ugly. I've been uncomfortable in my own skin. My husband has always loved me, big, small, pretty, ugly. He's always loved me through it, my kids, the whole nine. So I've always had the support. It's just been up here and in my heart where I needed to get right. So in the coming videos, you're still going to see decorating or shopping or everyday vlogging type of things. But my new additional journey, and this is a big deal for me because this is definitely life-changing. This is not just a fly-by-night thing. So anybody who says, oh, you're taking the easy way out, let me tell you something. many years ago when I did 5Ks and when I was in the gym and all of that, right? I would always say, I will never take those kind of extreme measures of weight loss surgery or these medications or pills or whatever, because I had a vein side. It didn't matter how big I was. I had a vein side. And I was like, if I am going to lose it, I want to lose it on my own and say, I did it and I had no help. Well, you see how that turned out. There was times where I did it a little bit, but I couldn't. I couldn't do it all on my own. So here we are. We are now at the very beginning of the new year, January 2026. I am excited, and I wanted to share a little intro of what's to come because it has been a long minute. Like I said, there's been a lot of roller coasters over the months where you haven't seen me. And I just wanted to reintroduce myself if you come across this video in my channel to hopefully I'll interest you and you want to stick around. And I'm going to try and be bringing you along with what I eat, showing you, parts of my journal that I made, and just kind of being my accountability partner, virtually, so to speak. And also having you cheer me on when we have the successes, the scale successes, the non-scale successes. But I will say, as of today, January 3rd, I am down 47 pounds. I started this at the end of August. So I think it was August 27th. I'll have to look at my journal. But in 4 months, 47 pounds. And I'm going to end on this. This is not an easy way out because you totally have to change your lifestyle. If you are not ready in your heart and if you are not ready in your mind, it's not going to work. I had an instant mind shift. I don't know what it was. I was ready. When I say I was ready, I was ready. I instantly changed things. When I came back from Florida, I never had a soda again. And you could ask my family, I'd buy the Coca-Cola by the cases because that was my thing. I don't drink coffee, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that. But I love me some Coca-Cola. And that it stopped. It just stopped. I tried to have a couple of sips of soda here and there. I don't like the flavor anymore. So a total instant mind shift. Now, I'm not going to say these past 4 months has been total smooth sailing because this past 3 weeks has been a bit like this. But, it's been the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, cookies, candy, heavy foods. So I know where I've steered off a little bit, and I'm okay with that because I am learning through this that one, I'm human. And I've got to embrace the wins. I've got to embrace the positive and not be so hard on myself when things don't go 100% like I like when the scale doesn't go down or when it kind of flatlines for 2 weeks. It's not easy and it does get discouraging, but I'm learning not to beat myself up so much. And I hope that if anyone is on this journey or about to start this journey, you guys will be encouraged, stay hopeful, and stay motivated. And maybe we can, throw each other some tips or whatever. And if nothing more, I just appreciate you guys for watching this. And I'm excited for what's to come. So even though I went on a little bit of tangent on my health journey, I just had to do that as a little intro of what's to come. But the rest of this video is just going to be a short little clips of showing you some of my decor because we were supposed to take it all down today and I made them wait on that. So I want to get everything for my memories and for you guys to see because I didn't film anything as like a decorate with me before it all goes away. So with that being said, I hope you guys like and subscribe. I hope you stick around. Tell your friends about me. And be blessed, stay uplifted. Remember to smile, my friends. And I am super excited and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. You have a great day and I will see you soon. Bye, friends. So here is just a little sampling of our decor. This is down in our basement where we do our opening of the gifts. I've always wanted a Grinch tree, and when we moved to Pennsylvania, we were able to make it happen, and I love it. It's so cute. I love everything about it, and I hate that it has to come down, but it's always so exciting once we put it up the following year. Now we're moving on to, or into, I should say, my front foyer. This is what I call my Candyland tree. It has all the cute pinks and blues, all the sweets and treats on the tree. I'm just showing you just some of the other items I have at the front door area. Just trying to tie it all together. I absolutely love that wax warmer. Isn't that so cute? I love it. Yeah, again, this is just a little idea of how we decorated, and it really is a good reminder to me for the following year in case I forget how something goes. I should have done a close-up so you guys could see some of my ornaments. So this room is what the previous owners had as an office space. We needed an extra quote-unquote bedroom for when company comes or when my daughter comes to visit. So we weren't really an official office type person, and that's what we turned it into, and it works. And here is my next favorite. This is my kitchen where my hot cocoa bar is. As you can see, I love all things gingerbread, all things hot cocoa. I've never had a tree in my kitchen before, so this was exciting when we decided to do this, and I just love it. It has so much cuteness to it, and it really is just warm and cozy and really brightens the kitchen during Christmas time. Just a little sneak peek of the counters. This year, I don't know, I feel like I didn't really do my kitchen as big as normal, but we were late to the game, so. Here's another tree. This is in my bedroom. I should have gave you guys a look at it with the lights off, but it is a peppermint tree. As you can see, everything is red and white. My bed wasn't made properly, but I wanted to get this up, so I just had to give you a little sneak peek of how that was. Now we're moving into the living room, and this is where we hang the stockings over the fireplace, and you know, we just have all the little decor pieces. I am one of those where I love all the little shelf sitters. I have a lot of Christmas decor, so this house provides a lot of shelves and stuff, and I really love displaying it. It just brings the house to, you know, it just brings the house alive. And then here is the final tree, which is in our sunroom. So this is the room that we sit in most to watch TV. This is what I call my family tree. It has all of our unique ornaments, specialty ones like when we travel or whatever, and just some more decor pieces and warmers, as you can see here. But this is so nice. When we have the blinds open, you can see the mountains. I mean, just look how cozy that is. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of my little Christmas decors in my house. I really enjoyed it. I hate that it has to come down, but this is a new year and I'm ready for new beginnings. I will see you soon, friends.